So today we'll show you how to graph absolute value as piecewise functions.
So this is how an absolute value function graph looks like.
To graph an absolute value function, we use this table of values to plot the graph.
To graph, we should start by evaluating the given absolute value function into two conditions, wherein the absolute value of x would be either negative or positive x.
For the first example, we are given the equation f of x is equal to absolute value of x plus 6. To obtain the critical number or numbers, we disregard the absolute value sign and equate the given to 0. Therefore, being x plus 6 is equal to 0, x equals negative 6. To state the given conditions, we should start by pairing the given negative version of the equation with the inequality x is less than the said critical number, in this case being negative 6. For the positive version, we also pair it with an inequality, but this time it would be paired by x is greater than or equal the critical number. Once all this is done, the solution should look like this. Since the given example has a positive number inside the absolute value, we have to shift the graph 6 units to the left.
What if circular asks why?
So from the origin, we move 6 units to the left. This becomes the graph for the absolute value of x plus 6. For example number 2, we have f of x is equal to the absolute value of x minus the absolute value of x minus 5. So again, we start by evaluating the absolute value of x, giving us negative x if x is less than 0, and positive x if x is greater than or equal to 0. Next, for the absolute value of x minus 5, it gives us negative x minus 5 if x is less than 5, and positive x minus 5 if x is greater than or equal to 5. As you can see, we use the critical number 5 in the absolute value function.
Given f of x is equal to absolute value of x minus absolute value of x minus 5, we use a number line to get the values of the given conditions. Referring to the previous conditions, we go to case number 1. If x is less than 0, then absolute value of x is equal to negative x, and absolute value of x minus 5 is equal to negative x minus 5.
Given the values that we got from the first case, we substitute them now to the original equation that we have.
Referring to the previous condition, we are now in case 2. If x is greater than or equal to 0 but less than 5, then absolute value of x is equal to x, and absolute value of x minus 5 is equal to negative x. Referring to the previous conditions, we are now in case 3. If x is greater than or equal to 5, then absolute value of x is equal to x, and absolute value of x minus 5 is equal to x minus 5. This is the graph of the second example.
Thank you and hope you learned something new today.